Well, g'day everyone. We are here, and I think it's about 2 weeks, maybe little more than 2 weeks before the May 24th, 25th event in Adelaide. And we're putting up this video as a final promo and to take people a bit through what's going to happen on the day and also announce the raffle prizes that we've got. And also, we want to announce that we're going to put the day up as a live stream for those that aren't able to go. Because I know I've been contacted by a few different people that wanted to come, and it hasn't been um, available for them on that date. So we're going to actually put it up on a live stream. I think we're going to. Maybe you can go through how it's going to be done, Georgina. But I think we'll put it on the website for those that want to purchase it. They can't be there on the day. But for those who can, we've still got tickets available. And so if you want to come, I guess you'd probably better get organised pretty quick. So it's a couple of weeks if you're not from Adelaide. But if you're from Adelaide, we'd like to see as many locals there as possible. And thanks everyone that has already purchased a ticket as well too. So we've got good numbers already. So it's going to be a very good community weekend, and it's come around very quick. I can't believe we're already here. So g'day guys. What do you want to?
Well, I'm super excited because I'm wearing
Oh
something very
shit! Sorry
special
about that.
today. I'm wearing first official Dale Holmes hat. Look at
Before anyone thinks I'm egotistical, she did this behind my back. This was not an idea of mine to like create Dale Holmes merchandise.
this. The only way I could do this is to do it behind your back, Dale.
So, Georgina, are these hats going to be available for purchase on the day? Do we have a
There's
limit?
a yes.
What's going on?
So these hats are going to be available for purchase on the day. Everyone's going to have their cute little Dale Holmes hat. I'm so excited about it. Look at it. It looks good. I look good in this hat. And let me tell you, you can wear it anywhere. I've already worn it to the gym, to the supermarket. They're a very versatile hat. 100% cotton. So they're breathable as well. But yes, no, there's a very limited amount. There'll be probably about 20 of these available for purchase on the day, which is so exciting. And then if you're coming on Sunday, make sure to wear your Dale Holmes hat.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a big photo of everyone wearing the first official Dale Holmes merch. How exciting. This is just the beginning.
So is this?
One put aside for me. Don't sell mine.
I said I've got to get one, but I don't think I can be caught in public. Someone going, "Well, what's that hat?" Oh, this is mine. Anyway, thank you, Georgina. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, so if you want to get one on the day, I don't know how we're doing it, but the other cool part is actually, did you want to say anything, Rach, first before we get into the?
Yeah, I'm super excited about the ley line hunt the next day. I went out there again yesterday and it was just absolutely beautiful. And at one end of the ley line, I heard this really weird sound. It was like that shh sort of noise. And I'm thinking, that's not a bird call I've heard before. I'm a bit obsessed with birds. And I'm looking around, it's this little uh not a ringtail possum, one of the ones with the long black tail that's white on the end. Anyway, a little small possum sitting up in the tree, literally trying to get my attention. It was daylight. It was just bizarre. So we had a chat. And it was just like, why are you trying to get my attention? So I think I took that as a blessing. Like we're allowed to go.
So you don't get possums in the day, do you?
No, it was so weird.
So bizarre.
I took footage of it because it was just so bizarre and so sweet.
How cool.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, well, it feels like things are nicely lining up. I think that we've had a couple of different stumbles along the way and trying to get things organised. You've done very well, Rachel. And
Thank you so much for organizing all of that crazy stuff. I just can't. I just go. Blah.
Yeah, no, well, it's a learning curve and really exciting. So it's a beautiful spot. It's a very long lay and it's really clear.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, so and of course everyone will know it's a 2-day event. Those who haven't seen anything we put up prior. So we've got a full day Saturday of presentations. It's going to be, well, we've got presentations, we've got music, we've got prizes, and then we've got a catered lunch for for everyone that's attending as well too, which is part of the ticket price. So it's going to be a good day for people to mingle and that as well. And then I think the Sunday is going to be just a beautiful way to end it. I'm like extremely excited just like, hang on, we're out here with Rachel Vaughan, the one that's taught us all about ley lines, and we're actually out there doing it with her.
That's crazy.
That's cool. And Rach, did you want to give a bit of logistics of how to get there? Because you said, oh no, for the venue.
But the venue, so Serafino's Winery is it says that it's 39 Kangarilla Road, McLaren Vale, but it's actually on a little side road called Wiggly Road.
Yeah.
Wiggly Road. So if you're looking for 39, you're going up and down Kangarilla Road, you're going to get frustrated. So you have to look for Wiggly Road, and that takes you straight to Serafino's.
Okay, cool. And
Thank you for
I
checking
know a
that
few
out.
people that are actually they're already staying. They're staying at the venue.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I went
I
there.
think it's been booked out for that weekend actually because people have been asking me about where to stay and I said, you could stay at the venue. No, I can't. They're booked out. So
Wow.
that's pretty cool.
yeah.
That is cool. Excellent.
Yeah, so and I just pray that we have good weather because the last time we did a walk around it was horrible. So let's hope that it's good weather.
Maybe you could ask your special rods about the weather.
Oh,
Oh yes, good idea.
okay. All right. So I've only just started learning how to do this. So are we going to have good weather on the 25th of May for a ley line walk? I'd take that as a yes.
That's pretty clear.
Wow.
I mean, what's good though? Good's good. Just not raining.
Yeah.
Not raining at all.
Well, I'm imagining the weather I had yesterday, which was perfect. Not too warm. It's really sunny. It was just beautiful. So that was what I had in my mind. So you better be right. Talking out publicly.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so exciting.
So if
Yay.
you want to come, make it's like it's a full weekend.
It's a full
I mean,
weekend.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people coming from interstate and stuff too, so we appreciate everyone that's traveling to.
Oh yeah.
So we've got people coming from Perth, WA, from New Zealand, a lot from far north Queensland as well, which I think is just so cool. There's people coming from all over the place for this incredible. Oh, I'm so excited about it. And I think, the people that not to say the people that are in Adelaide are any less or anything like that, but it's like for you to go to so much effort and, like that's so much intention and Mel Dale, she's so excited. I'm getting voice messages from her constantly, just like, I just can't even tell you how excited I am.
Well, I haven't met Mel face to face, so it's and a few other people I know that are coming too. So and
Apparently it's like a little STE get together.
yeah, well, there's quite there's a few of them coming.
That's so
I mean, that's the coolest part about all this stuff is then actually meeting face to face all these people that you've connected with online. That's been happening more in the last year, so it's.
Oh yeah. Your SDE crew, they are beautiful people.
Yeah, they're all great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got my little numerology crew coming with me as well. That's so excited.
Beautiful.
It's so exciting. I'm so very excited for it. Yes, so there's still definitely tickets available on the website for the weekend. Anyone that purchases a ticket for the Saturday gets to come on the Sunday if they so choose to. That is it's optional. But of course it's there and it's going to be an epic adventure. The tickets include the lunch and you can, if you've got any allergies or anything like that, there's a specific ticket for that because it's a little bit extra, $15 extra to make sure of that. But we do need to know, it's like this week is the last week because we need to give the numbers for catering. So 2 weeks until the event, but we have really only 1 week.
You really need to book it this week. Yeah.
You really got to book it this week because they've got to organize and order all the food and all of the things, which takes time and money and all the stuff. So please get yourself booked in this week. The live stream is something that's very, very, very exciting. We had, as Dale said, we had lots of people that were like, oh, I'd love to get there, but we just can't get there. And so we decided in the last week that let's try and live stream this thing. And so a ticket on the website, you can purchase a ticket for the live stream and you can obviously be there from anywhere in the world to attend. It'll be a Zoom session. So purchase the ticket on the website, which will be available, I think, from tomorrow, Sunday, or later tonight, depending on when you get this video out, Dale.
Yeah, I'll put this up tonight. So
Okay, cool. So then I'll make it for tomorrow morning, I'd say.
yeah.
Sunday morning. So purchase the ticket on the website, and then the days leading up to the event, you'll receive a Zoom link. Only those that purchase the live stream, you'll receive a Zoom link, so that you can be there. Which is super.
Rachel, can you ask if we're going to have any technical problems?
Oh,
Oh God.
this is like your
I
biggest
just want,
stressor.
I just want some assurity.
I want to know for this. Are we going to have any technical problems?
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
that's like the biggest yes we've gotten.
Okay, do not buy the live stream. It's okay. No, okay. Next question. Will the technical problems relate to the live stream specifically?
Will the technical problems relate to the live stream specifically? Yeah.
Okay, we're cutting this bit out. Hey,
Are they going to be so bad that stop?
will they be resolved before
Okay.
it goes live?
All right. So on the day when we're doing, on the day when we're doing the live stream, will the technical difficulties remain?
Oh, okay, I'm not cutting this
It's
out.
gonna work. It's gonna work.
Great.
All right, it's all, the first one was such a stupid open question because there's always
Yeah.
there's always a problem. There's always
a problem, and
Exactly.
it's like my first time setting up a live stream, and we've bought a specific camera and specific microphones, and like it's all the first time I'm doing all of this.
And Corey's a pro, so he'll have
He's a pro, but he's going to be managing so many things. I'm going to have someone specific to manage the Zoom.
And actually, on top of that, Corey sent me the whole video, 4.5 to almost 5 hour video from Bendigo. So we're going to put that up on the
On the
website.
website as well. People can buy that.
I just haven't done it yet because it's a big file.
It's a huge file. I can try and do it on my end.
Yeah. But anyway, should we go through? Do you want to quickly go through all the? Look at me trying to move it on. Do you want to quickly go through all the raffle prizes?
Yes.
I mean quickly because there's a lot of them.
There's a lot. We're very grateful for the amount of contribution that we get. I get people emailing me just wanting to contribute to the raffle, which is just so nice. So we are having the really amazing Biljana Radojcic. Is that how you say it? Yes. I've been practicing in my head. From the Dreams Oracle from You.
Oracle for You, yeah.
Dream Oracle for You podcast. Her and her family have donated a 2-night stay at their beautiful property in Beechworth, and that includes some packages throughout the day and learn how they create their homemade healthy remedy healing products.
Billy's also our social media person for Lay Love Down too. So Billy does a lot.
Does she?
Gorgeous. Yeah,
Oh, she's amazing.
good.
She was really sad that she couldn't make it to the actual weekend, but she wanted to contribute this. And then Dale is going to do another portrait.
Oh, cool.
Dale Holmes portrait. We have Richard from Blue Yuki. He is contributing some more packages from Blue Yuki. They're amazing products. How's your shaving rash, Dale?
Yeah, it's not. I'm keeping like stubble now. I'm not doing.
I was gonna say, like, you are usually quite clean shaven. You got a bit of a.
I'm not going long, but I'm just gonna keep it at that. But yeah, it is good. Yeah, his goat's milk soap, eucalyptus soap is the best. It's all organic, hand produced and distilled on site. So it's
You don't get shaving rash anymore.
top products.
Wow. Literally just from using the soap.
Yep.
That's so wild.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. So yes, we're going to have some packages from Blue Yuki available. We've got frequency shift journals from Narita. We have some beautiful Aboriginal inspired paintings by Dondra. You're going to bring those down, Dale. Have you booked your freaking flights yet? Why do I feel like your mother nagging you about this?
Rachel needs to ask me about my flight. Anyway, no, I will get there. Don't worry. I'll book them today.
We said that last time.
This is how I travel.
All right. So, and then we have Remedy Collective. We've got some incredible homeopathic kits, 30 Remedy kits, 20 Remedy kits. We've got Mama and Minnie, pregnancy, motherhood, kits and some bottles and Remedy hats available. Jasmine Sanders is a homeopathic consultant who's actually studied with Remedy, and she's in Adelaide, and she has contributed a homeopathic consult, which is so exciting. The beautiful Rachel Vaughan has handmade necklaces. Do you want to show your necklaces that you handmade? Look at this.
They're crystal necklaces and they're adjustable. So you can move the little cage up and you can actually remove the crystal. So you can put multiple, you can have just one of these cages and you can just have your whole crystal collection as long as it's roughly the same size as the original crystal, and you can shift them around. So have a different one every day.
That's so beautiful. And you'll have some of those available for purchase as well on the day too. Everyone's going to want a Dale hat and a Rachel necklace and a Narita journal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. I wanted to do hoodies, some numerology hoodies, but I was too focused on the Dale hat and I ran out of time for the hoodies.
You will with the hat.
I like it. I think it looks great.
It's gorgeous.
We're going to go to the gym.
I like the font, actually. It's good font. Good choice.
Yeah. Yeah, good choice.
It's understated. Dale doesn't like things too in your face. It's like, I'm here, but I'm over here. And this is your official logo now, Dale.
So cool.
It says spiritual sovereignty, DH in the middle, where it kisses. He's always talking about the bloody number 8. Always talking about the number 8. Anyway, and then a spot for my course and a reading with me. That's what we've got. It's a lot. There's a lot. There's good chances to win.
It's like a 1 in 5, 1 in 6 kind of chance you're going to win. So you'll win something.
And these are like these remedy packs are like, some of them are like $700-800.
Wow.
Something like that,
Yeah. Yeah. So they're pretty generous donations, all of them.
Very generous.
So everyone that's donated.
Yes. So it's so exciting. And yeah, so we've got raffle prizes, we've got Narita and Julia Starr and maybe an extra special someone as well getting up and doing some singing and doing some music and singing. So yes, we're going to have some serenades. I've called them serenade sessions with Narina McGuinness, Julia Starr and Rachel Vaughan. I would pay a ticket to go to that concert.
We'll see what happens.
Ooh, that's so exciting. Yeah. So, and of course, Dale's going to get up and do a talk on a do you want to talk about the topic that you're talking about?
Well, it's kind of the last couple. I've been doing like an overview of everything, and I realize I'm trying to cram too much into too short a time. Even though I think I almost did about 3 hours all up last time, and it still felt crammed because I did a whole session on Bendigo. So I kind of highlight for myself that the key thing at the moment is the 2 different options that are presented and like where it's going. So I guess like with the theme of us going out into the ley lines, that's obviously what the days or the whole weekend's kind of meant to be about. I feel is connecting with the earth, and Rachel's played a big part in helping me understand a certain level of that. So we see a very like evil kind of agenda, an anti-human agenda on the surface, but then there's this underlying what would you call it, like consciousness rising, and I think it's directed between our relationship with the earth. So and I think a lot of people that are out of whack and stuff are not seeing the other side that's coming through. They're only seeing one. And I think it's very important to understand the two. So that's what the talk's going to be, is about looking at the two different sides and making a choice which one you want to go to, because it's a choice, and that there is this unstoppable natural awakening that's happening with us and the planet. And then hopefully that'll be highlighted even more on the Sunday when we go out and people can actually directly interact and we can do it as a group. So that's where it's going to go. Hopefully, we'll see how
So
it
exciting.
comes off.
Looking
Yeah,
forward to that. That'll be
because
amazing.
I mean we've spent a lot of time, and we still do, and we still need to, pointing out the wrongs of the world and what's been going on. But there has to be a point where we have to talk about, the positive and the solution and what's happening too. And it's not in ignorance of the other. It's just shifting to what's important. I don't know if you feel the same, Rach, as far as like where your talk's going
Oh
as
yeah. Yeah. I'm at the moment I'm getting trolled with toxic positivity. I'm too positive. And you really
oh,
cannot
yeah.
win.
Oh god.
Some people just get so mired in the victimhood and that's just who they become. So they
Mm,
just want to be like everything's just crap and it's just going to keep being crap and they're going to be angry and anybody who's trying to, steer collective consciousness in a positive direction is going to get harassed for that.
Mm,
And I'm very happy to get that sort of pushback because it tells me that I'm doing the right thing. Because
totally.
we've got so much pressure to with the fear porn and everything else to make everybody think, oh my God, this is a horrible dire situation we're never going to get out of and it's just going to keep getting worse. That's exactly the whole point of what they're doing with the fear porn is to make us think that. Because if we all think that together, that's where we'll go. So I
Mm,
will be toxically positive for as long as I feel it's necessary to try and steer people in a better direction. And my work is prediction, literally. People don't go to a psychic to find out stuff that's happened in the past. That's boring. Anybody can do that. They want to know what's coming up in the future and they want you to be accurate. I don't see a nightmare at all coming. I see us moving into something a lot more positive, way better than anything we've had in the last 4 or 5 years, and a
mm.
lot better than we've had in past decades in, living memory. We're coming into something really quite amazing. And the proof of that is these incredible souls being born right now. They're not going to come into a nightmare. They're not stupid. They're extremely like these autists and things that are around as well. A taste of the children that are coming in, the high frequency souls of these children, they don't have to be autistic to be able to be connected like they are to everything as they are, but it's just the autistic children that came earliest because they're so out of body, they have access to all that is because of that. So we are definitely not going into a nightmare. There's a lot of people that need to warn about what we were going to go into. We were previously going to go into. That's very important to warn about that, but yeah, we're not going into something negative. So yeah, so my talk's basically around that. It's around the symbolism and how obvious they've made everything and how stupid they are for doing that because it's once you can see it, you can't hide it. You can't just tear down every building or destroy every tunnel. It's not possible. So people notice. Yeah, so that's what I'll be talking about.
mm.
Ah, how exciting.
How dare you be toxically positive? I get that too
I
when
feel like you have always been that level of positive. And it's so like when I'm teaching numbers to people and I'm talking about the 36-9 and all this stuff, and it's like it's a quite an intense energy when you learn about it and learn about the realities of what they'll go through and what they'll experience and all this kind of stuff. But you meet one, you wouldn't pick it up at all. And I always use you as an example because I'm like, look at the horrors she's been through, and yet she is annoyingly positive and optimistic. Well, how
it,
does
it
that
shows in the approach though too, because you can have had a lot of negative experiences and expose it in that way. But I mean, you just that's how you do it, Rachel. Like you point it out, but you've always got that positive outlook.
work? Mm, mm.
And
Yeah,
so,
and the
yeah, so
energy.
like I hope that people walk away from the weekend with just that sense of knowing how important the human being is, how important the planet is, and having that interaction with the planet is going to help you understand where it's going and kind of lose the fear of the stuff that we see on the TV and the chaos and what's perceived to be that way, and just
Mm.
okay, now like things are pretty good. Things are on the right trajectory.
It's such a good point, Dale, because you can so quickly, like, we live our lives through a screen these days, it's like we experience the world through a screen. And so when you can actually come together in person and not just come together, but also experience the real earth yourself, not through a screen, like you're there and you're experiencing it, you're connecting with the energy, and there's an exchange, and then like I'm already feeling something is gonna, be.
Are we going to charge the lays in that area? Can we ask a question around that?
Yes, so because it's a national park, you're not supposed to take anything in or take anything out. So after doing Hayley Wallace's land healing course last weekend, I learned that crystals are really powerful because, a clear quartz crystal is 775,000 hertz. The Earth's ambient frequency is 7,000 hertz. So you got 100,000 times that frequency. If you put that either end of a negative ley line, you're going to shift the frequency of the ley line. But we can't take crystals in. So what we can do is just bring in positive frequency. So as we walk each ley line, we just think positive thoughts. Think about how amazingly beautiful it is, how lucky you are to be there, how, nature provides, so all of those positive thoughts will go into the lays, and that will cause healing. That will cause balancing.
Mm.
If Dale brings his guitar and sings along the ley line with his guitar, would that also?
That would be amazing, but I think it's struggle because it's a really tight lay, like it's a tunnel. Yeah,
Wow.
might be a bit hard
We're
to.
not doing that. I'll open up like some demons or some hell portal or
Oh,
something.
your playing is really good.
You're actually so good at I did not know that you were so good at playing the bloody guitar. Very multi-talented, Dale.
Very.
So I think that's that. But anyway, that's just my feeling. Like it's that's kind of like what am I trying to say? Because I felt that like when we went to Bendigo, there was definitely something energetic there. And after
Oh,
we did that event, it's the first
yes.
time I haven't been to Bendigo in the last 2 years where I haven't been sick. I walked around for the next 2 weeks feeling fantastic after that, and it just felt lighter. I don't know what it was,
Mm.
and I don't know. It just feels kind of like we're moving to another lay. We're just gonna work the magic here for a little bit.
Yeah. And it's I think I may have spoken about this last time, but it's such a pivotal time as well. Like, it's in May, and already the energy of May it's like when we were in April, it was much more of a slow, drawn out energy. I don't know if you felt that, but it was just like, oh, things are just like being stretched out, but still happening. Can't speak.
Yeah, yeah,
Still,
yeah. That's what April felt like for
what
sure.
April felt like. And then as soon as we turned the corner into May, it was like, whoa, okay, now we're switching into gears. It's the pace is a bit faster and things are moving and there's more things coming at us. And we had the election. And so that also stirred things up. And so I think it's going to keep building this momentum type of energy. And then we're having this event towards the end of April, which is, no, what am I talking about? May, and it's the five, and the five is a pivotal energy in
Yeah.
itself. And
Well,
exactly,
won't the date when we're there be 25/5/25?
yeah, on the Sunday.
That's the day we're on the lace, 25
Mm.
5
Day.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. And the energy behind those days is the Saturday, I think, is an 11-2, and then the Sunday is a three energy, the day itself. So the veil on Saturday is going to be very, very, very thin, so we'll be like everything that we'll be talking about and intending and sharing and speaking and all, it's like the energy is going to be building on that day. And then as we walk through the ley lines, we'll be taking that and cultivating that. That's what I'm feeling, with the earth, with each other, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm really excited about what you're both talking about, because it's like, oh, you're coming from this angle, Dale, and Rachel, you're coming from this angle with the symbolism and everything. And then it's like, well, actually, this is what you can see in the numbers as well. It's like, this is how they use the numbers. This is what's predictable given what we're coming into and where we're headed with the numbers and the numerology. So I'm so excited. It feels like we're just like intuitively, organically complementing each other, because we're like, the energy of that day is already drawing us towards that intention, if that makes any sense.
I'm looking forward to hearing your predictions, darling, because I've put some out publicly and I want to make sure I'm getting it right. So it'll be really nice to see what you come up with because I know
Maybe I'll check yours first.
I
what
don't
am I
do
wrong?
that. No. We're gonna see if they correlate without yeah.
I'm not gonna look it up. I'll just talk about it. But it often happens. It often happens that your and mine will line up, and it just blows my mind that that happens. That I can have it in solid form, like based off someone's birth date, and then you're just psychically picking it up. That's not just, but you know what I mean.
It's just proof that the universe is numbers. And the communications that I get, obviously from higher self and spirit guides, they know all of the information about what's coming. The numbers also are written in like the fabric of
Yeah.
what the future is. So it's quite beautiful the way it works.
Yeah, and I love looking. For me, it's so just it takes the sting away and the anticipation away of like, oh, what's going to happen, and because I just see it, it's just so plain. It's like reading a freaking book for me. Like, of course they're going to do that. Of course this is what's going to happen. Of course, they're going to turn it up here and that. It's so there's the purity of those numbers and the energies, but they obviously want to invert it and use it to so yeah, I'm very excited to do that. And I'm looking at doing it a little bit on what to expect for the rest of 2025. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to cherry pick some months energy for 2025, but then between 2025 and 2030. Yeah, because 2030 is going to be a huge, like, that's a massive energy.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
That's always been the set date for. They always talked about the singularity was 2030, the 2030 agenda, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So
It's a five, universal five, two and three, but
that'll be the choice.
it's a choice. It's like one side or the other, and but it's because the three is consciousness, and there's so like AI and like the choice to I don't know, maybe
Well, isn't like 23 is like the number of like the Earth as well?
mm,
They say too. So that's weird. And
yeah.
that was Ray Kurzweil. Kurzweil was one that always said 2030, and he was the Google head, and they were the ones that brought out 23andMe, the DNA thing as well too. So like I think the 23 is yeah, it's going to be like a choice.
Huge choice, huge pivotal choice
Might be
for
the last choice.
I think it'll be defined it like from 2030 onwards. I think the definition of human will change. You know what I mean? Like, because we're looking at all this trans species, trans something, So,
Well, do you know what George Cavaslis says about that, Rachel, too? He says we're turning into Homo luminous. He said that's the new human.
luminous as in light.
Right. He said this is what he said the human being is in transformation. That's why all the AI stuff, the transhuman, it's trying to force itself in because well, have I frozen? Oh, yeah, it's trying to force itself
We
before
were just like hanging on the edge of
before
our seat.
the human being is reborn into.
Okay.
But yeah, and he said it's like a light that's coming through the earth itself because the earth's transforming as well.
Oh, absolutely.
But that matches what you said too about these new dragon lines appearing. So
Yeah.
it fits that.
Permanent harmony as well.
And that's why just the race towards transhumanism is so rapidly quick because obviously it's trying to counteract something else that's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all we never talk about.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not just like this full prong attack agenda for why. Why? Because something else is happening. That's why.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it's their last hurrah.
Yeah.
And they've already lost.
Yeah.
It's tactically positive.
So come along for some good positive events, some good laughs, some good music, some good food.
Live music,
Hang out with friends.
great food, some ley line hunting. Oh, it's so exciting. I think it's going to be we have done 2 events now, Dale. This is our third one. I just lost count. And I feel like this is the last one was much more professional, but this one feels even more professional than the last one.
Yeah, it's only gone up. Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, the venue's good. Not the, I mean, the last venue was pretty good too, actually, that we had. But yeah, this one's nice.
It
Yeah.
is beautiful. I was there yesterday. I didn't go in, but just the grounds. I mean, it feels beautiful. It feels like a really positive place to be.
Oh, I'm so glad about that. I'm
Yeah,
so glad about that. Oh, it's so exciting.
Wiggly Road.
Wiggly
really
Road.
good.
Wiggly.
Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly road.
Well, should we wind it up there? Is there anything else we need to say?
Um,
Is there any other? Well, we'll put the link for the live because this will probably go up tonight. So if we got the live link, if anyone wants to get that, we'll put the link in there for that.
yeah, it'll be on the website. So
And yeah, we might even I don't know about the map. Yeah, people find what Wiggly Road. Is that right?
Wiggly Road.
Just
Yeah.
get there early. You'll find it.
Yeah.
And what else do we need to put up? And then I'll put. Oh no, that's pretty much it. And then all the raffle prizes,
the Dale hat.
the Dale hat. I haven't got a link for that yet. And then
No, but if it goes off, if this goes off in Adelaide, this is going to be on your website. People can purchase this on
you
your
we can do you
website.
can do the modeling shoot. And we'll put that up.
I have to use some of the ones from the gym. There's so many ways. These are very versatile, these hats, so you can wear it like this. This is the Dale. This is, we'll call this the Dale. This is good because you get
Love it.
spiritual sovereignty on the back. Or you can wear it like this if you want to be.
Gangster. Yeah.
I watched a comedian. He's like, the angle of your hat will tell you what your level of mental health is. It's like straight ahead, you're okay. A little bit to the side, you don't want to go near that person. The full way, they're probably on meth or something like that. All the way back, and it's like you're also okay, but you're probably, I don't know, cool, too cool,
Too cool.
too
In
cool.
that category.
You are the too cool Dale category because that is the Dale. I'm wearing the Dale. I'm rambling. Someone stop me.
It's very entertaining when you do that.
No, well that's all right. Well, we can wind up there, and yeah, like I said before, if people want to go, probably like if you're tossing up whether to go or not, like, and it's the last week, probably do it now because we got to get the food uh,
Mhm.
finalized
Yeah.
for the catering. So yeah, just do that if you do it this week if you're gonna do it. If you
Mm. Can I just say one thing quickly before we wrap up?
yeah
The last thing, my last goodbye is it won't be my last goodbye. Is that I just want to say that it's been quite an intense time for a lot of people. Like people are actually really having really intense things happen in their lives, like whether it's people getting diagnosed with certain illnesses or people dying or relationships or like it's just been a thing after thing after thing, which is the energy of this year. I was kind of warning people about that. But it's like the way part of the reason why I'm so excited for this event is because it feels like I'm pressing pause on the chaos and I'm coming and it's like I'm doing a bit of a reset energetically for myself and getting myself again present to these are real people that I really love that have really supported through all of the, we're coming together and it's like a bit of a just like, all right, like, okay, get what we need and then we can keep going because it's super. Do you feel that as well? Like the intensity of this year and it's like stress
Yeah.
levels are high and just everywhere.
yeah. So
It's
come for a bit of a release and a relax and a recharge as well,
And some laughs.
and a bit of fun. Yeah,
yeah.
Yes,
I think that's like the most important thing.
it is. We can have so much fun, especially with everybody. So excited.
Don't forget one's mine.
Yes, 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 of course. Of course.
All right, well, cool. Have you got nothing else to say, Rach?
No, that's pretty
Finish
much
up.
it. Excited, can't wait.
Are you going to bring the rods out?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're going to bring
I
them?
really want to know if you can bring your ferrets.
Not this time. No animals in the park. So nobody can bring their dog, sorry.
No, 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 no. Well, that's good. Thank you for saying that because people would want to bring their dogs, I'd
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
actually a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. No animals in the park, sorry.
Yeah, sweet.
Cool.
All right. Well, hope to see you all there.
Yay! Can't
Thanks for
wait.
those already got a ticket, and yeah, we'll make sure you get them this week.
Awesome.
Sweet. All right. Bye.
It's the feeling of freedom in the unknown. So everything is a polarity within the universe. Everything has a counter expression. So if something exists, the opposite must exist.
More, the numbers you were born with are your natural tools and talents, okay? These are the radio stations that you are naturally plugged into.
I've been living on borrowed time for a very long time as well, luckily. So I have made sure that the time that I've had here, it's like a gift. My actual timeline, I really felt like if I could make it to 50, and I've done it now, I would be happy.
To what's going on in the world and to you seeing yourself in a totally new light, and you can never come back from that. It's like when a rubber band is stretched, it can no longer be put back to exactly where it was.
That's something that people will be able to take in or be able to use the lyrics at least and sing their own version of into the lays. And with the intent of clearing and cleansing and putting positive loving energy into the lay. Because we've had these Satanists hide the existence of the ley lines, co-opt the major portal spaces and do horrific things in those spaces for millennia. And what we need to do, and all we need is a critical number of people to do it, go in there and turn it around.
When I realised that I'd actually chosen to come here, it was a realisation, not necessarily a memory. Then the pain went away.
Well, how exciting is this? We are definitely doing another event. Where's it going to be and who's it going to be with and all this stuff. And we can finally announce.
Going to go to Adelaide, and we're going to have Rachel Vaughan presenting at the next one.